Hello everyone, welcome to my Surviving Angel Insight channel. So this is 2019 System Changing Part 2. So as Part 1, just to recap, I had spoke about how I want the system to change as far as I want the judges, the lawyers, the detectives, the cops to admit they wrong, so no more innocent people can be in jail. So for part 2, I want to speak about the system changing as far as when cops kill unarmed black people, that they actually go to jail. Now, this is a really sore subject, and I'm gonna say why. Because we have so many different opinions about this situation. We have so many different opinions about the tragedy of the outcome about what happened. So here's the thing. Let's kind of speak on quickly about why white folks get upset when we say all Black lives matter. We're not saying that if you white, you Puerto Rican, or you Indian, or if you any other race, point blank, that we want you to die, or we don't care if you get killed by the cops. That is not what we're saying. What we are saying is that when white cops kill unarmed Black people, not only do the cops get to keep their job, they get paid leaves, and they get not charged, and they get away with it. The thing is, if a Black cop kills an armed white boy, he's going to jail. See the difference? So this is why we saying all Black lives matter. Now, here's why it's also a little bit tricky as well. Because we have white cops who will sit up there and say, well, why is it that y'all Black people want us to go to jail when we kill you, but y'all kill each other? Okay, let's speak on that to answer that. We are not saying that it's okay for us to kill each other. We don't want each other killing each other. We are trying so hard to stop the violence against our own race. What we are saying is that when Black people kill each other, we go to jail for it. Once again, you see the difference? But when y'all white cops kill us, y'all get away with it. Y'all not held responsible for it. Not only are y'all not held responsible for it, y'all think that it's okay for y'all to keep throwing money at us and think it's going to shut us up. It's because y'all think that we are worth nothing and we would sell our souls for $1. But here's the thing. For everybody out there who, white people who says, and Black people who have said, well, if you want justice so much, then why do you take the millions of dollars? Well, one, and this is something that was told to me as well from a parent who actually lost their child from a cop who killed their child, that one of the things is they're not going to pay money if they ain't guilty. Nobody paying for no dollars if they're not guilty. Okay? So, but the thing is, for 2019, I want system changing. First of all, I don't want no more white cops, or Black cops for that matter, killing us unarmed Black people, point blank. I want it to stop. But we got to live in reality. We know that this is going to continue to happen until more. It has to be so much more that needs to happen for this to completely stop. So much laws have to be in place. But until then, we all know that this is going to happen. So what I'm saying is, if this do happen again, And remember when I said that if you're saying if, it's a doubt, but if you say when, it's when you're saying I'm claiming I know it's going to happen. So this is why I'm not going to say when in this matter, because I don't want it to happen again. But I'm saying if because I think it's going to happen again, but I'm doubting that it don't happen again. But if it do happen again, I want that the white cops to be held accountable. What we do want is right away they be suspended without pay. Without pay, for one. We want real investigations, not you and your county and your police department doing the investigating. We want real cops from other and detectives from other counties, and we want the FBI, who is not biased, who will actually investigate the situation and see what happened, and see why it happened. And once it's proven that it is the cops' fault for shooting this unarmed black person, that now not only do they get charged, and we need indictments. We need them to be charged. That it's a trial. And what we need is for juries to, you know what, that's another topic too. But I was speaking a little bit, but that's a whole nother topic too. But what we need is for juries to have more compassion and see the truth and have more common sense. Because for the life of me, and my prayers go out to Trayvon Martin's family. But I can't understand to this day, and he wasn't even, Zinnerman wasn't even a cop, he was what? The neighborhood watch. And the fact that he was found not guilty is, I can't believe that. Because for one, him following Trayvon Martin, even though 911 operator said, "Are you following him?" Zimmerman said yes, and 911 operator said, "No, do not do that. Step back. Do not do that. Let the cops come. Let them handle it." That alone should have got him found guilty. And here's why. Because if he would have listened to the 911 operator and did not follow Trayvon Martin would have still been alive today. We know he killed them. We know it was racial profiling. We have no idea why or how the jury did not see that or did not get that, because he clearly was racist. He clearly profiled Trayvon Martin, but just because you're wearing a hoodie does not mean that you're a thug. I like hoodies. I'm not a thug. Okay? All black people are not thugs. We went to school. We have educations. We have goals. We have dreams. We don't live our life trying to commit crimes. All black people don't do that. And most robberies are not even done by black people. Most time it's by white people now. We live in a world, and this is another topic as well, when even Steve Harvey said it. Remember back in the day when you hear a crime on TV and you're like, oh yeah, that's a black person. Oh yeah, that's a white person. We live in a world today when we don't know, when you hear something, you can't tell if it's black or it's white. You just don't know. But in 2019, I want to see system changing. I want to see, like I said, let's recap. I want to see first they get suspended without pay. I want to see real investigating done by not your same police department, but another department in the FBI. We want to see charges, indictments, and we want to see them found guilty. We want to see them go to jail for committing the crime, because that is a crime. Because if we're unarmed, how are we a threat to you? You're supposed to get, cops are supposed to be trained to tell us threat. So if we are a certain amount from you, how can we be a threat? If you can't tell an arm from a gun, why are you a cop? That makes no sense. We have Michael Brown, who was killed by his hands held high saying don't shoot. How did the cops feel threatened? Makes no sense, right? But this is what's going on in this world. If you can't tell a toy gun from an actual gun, there's a problem. We need system changing. So we definitely, my dream, my goal for 2019 is to see system changing in these two areas, you know, because I'm tired of seeing us getting killed and we not getting justice, and it's not right. And yes, you know what, and after we do get justice, and after you do get found guilty for killing an unarmed black person, then yes, we do want you to pay for it, because you took a life that would have been, that is valuable. Because if that person would have still been alive, there's things that that person would have done, and by you taking their life, you stopped that. So yes, we do want you to pay for that as well. So these are what I want to see for 2019. I want to see system changing, because the system is so messed up. It's so not right. We're not getting justice. Instead, we getting demeaned. So this is what I want to see for 2019. So please, comment, let me know what you think about part one and part two. Thank you so much for watching my video. Remember, when God wakes you up, He still has a plan for your life.